I guess, made you drop your pants and raise your shirt. Is that right?
Yeah, it hurt so hard to hurt his arm and pull a gun on me. And I was scared. I'll never forget.
Why are you pointing guns in people's faces? Why are you bringing your mom down here for this nonsense that you have done? Why didn't you call your mom before you did this nonsense? B, State of Texas versus Philip Thomas Washington. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Marcus Sanders.
For the defense? And are you Mr. Washington? All right. In each of the cause numbers, you entered a plea of guilty. And cause number 2022 CR 3498B, you entered a plea of guilty to count 1. State waived count 2 in the repeater paragraph without objection. And 2022 CR 3873B, you pled guilty and the state waived the repeater count without objection. And each cause, I found that there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court found you guilty. According to the plea bargain agreement, there's no application. Each case is to run concurrent. There are several cases that are being taken in consideration, and the state is asking that your sentence be set at a cap of 22 years. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Judge.
Yeah.
Any objections to the PSI report?
None from the state.
State, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, Judge.
How many witnesses do you have?
1.
All right, if you can call your witness.
State calls Cynthia Martis. Wait.
All right, can you come forward and raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you state your name for the record.
Cynthia Martis.
All right, state.
Thank you. Cynthia, are you aware why we're here today?
Yes, sir.
Are you one of the victims in cause number 2022 CR 3498B?
Yes.
And the judge is familiar with the facts of the case. I just want to go over a few details that may not have been in the report. What were you doing? Or what were you at first? Where were you at that day?
I was at home sitting on my chair. Like I usually do, sit with my door open. And I was there with my friend. Just sitting there watching TV, listening to my news, and I do volunteer work behind me. And he was one of the people that helped me, get volunteer work. And I was helping him out as a place to stay. So he was there.
Okay. So let me ask you another question. How long had you been in that apartment?
About a week and a half.
Okay. You said you were sitting there with the door open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the person that was with you, was that Kenneth?
Yes.
Okay. And you knew him from where you do volunteer work?
Yes.
What kind of volunteer work do you do?
I was helping at the Travis Street Park Church, which is where he works.
And what do y'all do there?
Everything. I usually work in the clothing room, and he runs the showers, the food. He tells everybody where to go. You do this, you do that, you do that. And
so on that day, the co-defendant came up to you, right? The female?
Yes. And I thought I knew her, but because I know a lot of people, but I help out. I feed people too on the side. So you don't remember all their faces. Some people just need a shower or something. Hey, go ahead, take a shower.
Okay. And so that's why you let her use your phone?
She didn't use my phone.
Oh, whose phone did she use?
She didn't have a phone. She made an excuse that she had left her phone in her car, and she would look like she was stressed out. So she left my house, and she said, "Oh, I left my phone in the car." Then she goes down. She comes back with a guy. I don't know who she is. The guy that helped me, with the volunteer work in, knew them. I have never seen these people before.
Did they enter into your apartment?
Yeah, because my door was open. They came and they said, "Do you remember me?" And I thought I did, but I really didn't. I said, "Come on." They wouldn't know.
Who was it that had the gun?
This guy.
Had you ever had a gun pointed at you before?
Never in my life.
When he pointed at the gun at you, what did he take from you?
He took my purse. It was rent time. So I had just been to the bank and, so I had my rent's $800, had enough money to pay my rent. And then all the bills are coming out. It's like, beginning first of the month, all that stuff. So he took everything I grabbed. I went to call the police. He said, give me that. Everything I pulled out, give me that. And I was scared because there's a gun in my face.
The report mentioned that he, I guess, made you drop your pants and raise your shirt. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you said they took your phone. Did you end up finding pictures that were taken from your phone?
Yes.
Was the defendant in those pictures?
Yes.
And how has this offense affected you? Like, how are you dealing with it?
I still have my door open because I think as long as I pay my rent, I have that right. But it just reminds me that somebody could just walk in and take your life, blow your head off, and not think about it. And you've done nothing. What did I deserve to have somebody come and take my money that I work for? I work 2 jobs. I do home health care. And I don't know why I was targeted. I worked so hard to help people, to have these strangers walk into my life and pull a gun on me. And I was scared. I'll never forget. Because he could have just killed me. You know, some people might rob you and say, okay, I got everything and go, but I couldn't take a chance. My friend, he said, he wouldn't empty his pockets. He said, you know, screw you, excuse my language. But I was scared. I never had this happen to me before in my life. Why? And it's a memory I'll never forget because it could have been. I could not be here today had he chose to pull that gun. Why?
Your Honor, we'll pass a witness.
All right, thank you. Defense, do you have any witnesses?
I have one, Judge.
Yes, have them come forward.
Cheryl Washington.
Cheryl Washington. Can you come forward, please? All right, if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Cheryl Washington.
All right, defense.
Ms. Washington, you're the mother of Philip Washington.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you verify some of the things that I showed you in the pre-sentence investigation?
Yes, he's been, as a child, he was kind of bipolar and, you know, he had some effects.
Does that continue his mental condition into
His mental
juvenile?
condition into juvenile, yes.
And recently, when all this crime was happening with him, what was changing in his life? What was going on?
Well, I think drugs came effect in his life.
Did he become addicted to methamphetamine?
Yes, he did. Yes, he
had
did.
a new girlfriend that was running around.
And that's where he met. Before then, he wasn't doing. He came out from the 10 years that he previously had and was doing good. And when he met her, it went downhill.
How long was he doing good?
He was doing good the time he got about, I'd say 7 months the time he was out.
But when the methamphetamine was, it
The
just
methamphetamine, he lost all control.
passed it.
All right, thank you.
No question.
That's all for me.
Yes, thank you so much. Any other witnesses?
But no,
All right, Mr. Washington, anything you wish to say? All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
no.
All right, you can lower your hand.
Judge.
I think they're going to have questions for you. All right, so here's my question. Why are you pointing guns in people's faces?
I have no excuse.
Why didn't you get a job?
I didn't have a job at Toyota. No
So why are you taking money from somebody who's working 2 jobs to support themselves?
influence. It's not really an excuse, Your Honor.
Why are you bringing your mom down here for this nonsense that you have done? Because this is what I've discovered. People, when they get in trouble, who do they always call? Their mom. Why didn't you call your mom before you did this nonsense? How old are you?
2 years old, Your Honor.
So you're old enough to know better. And a lot of people have problems in their life. I know a lot of people who have mental health issues, a lot of people who have drug issues. This is not the way to go. You could end up killing her. You could end up getting killed yourself. All right. All right. Is there anything else? Because the court is going to make its ruling. All right. Then each of the cause numbers, the court is going to sentence you to 22 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $500 fine. And each cause number's time and money run concurrent. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon in each cause number. Cases taken in consideration are 2022 CR 3501, JN numbers 2049196, 2076193. You are to agree that you committed the court is finding that you committed the offenses of aggravated robbery on December 27, 2021, December 30th, 2021, and January 5th, 2022, with and in concert with Petra Calderon. There's to be no contact with Cassandra Acosta, Jorge Colmenares, Kenneth Henry, and Cynthia Murray or Morris. Is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
There we go.
And each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them and did you sign them? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? If you have a question, you're also not allowed to own or possess any weapons or firearms. Do you understand? If you have a question of a weapon, what a weapon is or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, you're excused. 25 CR 003-228, State versus Edgar Perez. Can I have parties announce?
Agent Pettis for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Perez?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm all right so far.
All right.
Yeah, looking forward for today, man. I just woke up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am. I understood everything.
Are you the same Edgar Perez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 003-228 for the offense of theft of property 2,500 to 30,000 on April 25th, 2025 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
On or about the 22nd day of May 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Edgar Eliud Perez committed the offense of criminal trespass in violation of condition.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, deny the motion, then petition ISP, follow tap recommendation.
Is that what you're asking the court to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am. I swear.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Edgar Pettis.
All right, why are you not doing well on probation? What's going on?
No, I just been having some family problems. You know, I don't like to make excuses, you know, but you know, I've been having some family problems, you know, but you
Well,
know,
what's
I
the
just-
problem? Because they're saying you're doing, you're committing a new offense.
Yeah, you know, it's just because I've been in the street, man, you know, homeless, and I know, you know, it's my responsibility to do this probation, but I want, you know, I'm ready to get it done, man. You know, I've been in jail for a long time.
Why are you homeless? What's
Uh,
going on? I know you're homeless because you don't have a home, but
Yeah.
do you not have any family?
Oh yeah, I have family. You know, like I said, I have some problem with them, but I don't know, man. It's just you know, I don't want to make excuses. You know, I fucked up and I messed up, and I want to get this probation over with. You know, I don't know if you could give me another chance.
All right, so here are your choices.
If I may, Judge.
Well, just 1 second. Have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issue or no?
No, man.
All right. Yes, you wanted to say something, counsel?
Judge, the long and short of it is he was homeless at the time. He tells me that he has a place to go to now. And I haven't seen for sure, but I believe some of his family is here, which I believe, if, is that correct? Some of your family's here?
Yeah.
So
my
I-
mom,
Okay, so I believe if he's continued, maybe he'll stay at his mom's house. And
Well,
maybe-
does his mom want him at her home?
I hope so. You know, I don't know.
I don't know,
I
but-
think she's still mad, but I hope so.
Is his mom here?
They might have escorted her to the hall. They might have.
All right. Can somebody check to see if his mom is in the hall? Thank you.
State wouldn't like that language.
All right.
Of course, we have no problems with that if he's continued.
Okay.
Yeah, man, can I talk real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, I just want another chance, last time I was here, I ended up doing 3 months. I did 3 months in county, I'm ready to get to probation over with,
Mhm.
I don't wanna spend my life in jail.
Well, the best way not to spend your life in jail is to abide by the rules and conditions.
Yeah. Do things right,
Mhm.
I just want to,
All right. So your mom is not here.
yeah, my mom's not here.
So I'm going to give you some choices today because how old are you?
21.
All right. You know yourself better than I know you. Better than your attorney knows you, better than probation knows you. All right. You're on deferred adjudication. That's not a conviction. So if anybody asks you if you've ever been convicted of, this crime, you can honestly say no, because it's not a conviction, it's deferred. If you receive a conviction, then this is conviction of theft. Whether it's a conviction or not, it's still a crime of moral turpitude, which takes you into collateral issues such as it's going to be hard for you to obtain any type of licensing for anything that requires a license. Now, what I can do is I can continue you, or I will sentence you to 18 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for whatever time that you previously served. So you say you've been in custody for 3 months before, that would go towards your 18-month sentence. Or what I can do is I can continue. I'll deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include a TAP evaluation in custody. And that TAP evaluation is see if you have any drug or alcohol issues. And I think we're gonna have to do a MIC evaluation in custody as well. So which do you prefer?
I would like, the type evaluation. Like I said, I don't like jail, like everybody else,
I don't think anybody likes jail.
Yeah, nobody likes jail, I wanna be outside, doing my thing, getting money, all that,
Getting money how?
working,
Okay.
working, dealing.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I want to do a TAP evaluation and MIC evaluation. That's to be completed in custody. And have you been using any type of drugs in the past?
No, man.
So why did you become homeless, or how far did you go in school?
Well, I ended up dropping out my junior year, but I just have, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just smoke a little marijuana, but I don't have drug problem, man.
All right, do a referral to felony drug court in custody. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. You're going to either obtain your GED or get some type of trade school certificate. And once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Do you have any children?
No, man.
There's going to be proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, man.
All right, good luck to you.